Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel if you are new to part number 1 of Torn. I have actually been looking forward to jumping into this LP with you guys, and I'm super excited to get started. So Torn is an LP that will be focusing on Mr. Rhett Samuel here, but we're also going to be focusing on his girlfriend Jaylene Hills. So Rhett met Jaylene at a most strange time in his life. He needed a roommate because he was really struggling to pay the bills at the time, and he needed a roommate. And so Jaylene was one of the applicants for the posting that he had put up for a roommate. And when he saw Jaylene, he was instantly in love. Like, there was something about this girl that he could not get over, and they ended up going on a few dates, and then they slept together one night, and Jaylene got knocked up on that night. So Jaylene is actually pregnant right now. The thing about this whole situation is that Rhett is in love with his best friend, Julissa. This is Julissa right here. Now, Rhett and Julissa have known each other for a long time, and Rhett has always been in love with Julissa. He just never told Julissa anything. In fact, when Julissa got pregnant and Julissa had her child, he felt like that was the moment that he was able to kind of step away from everything that was going on and kind of just, use that as an excuse to not be in love with her anymore. But no matter how hard he tries, he just cannot get over the fact that him and Julissa were meant to be. However, he's now in a sticky situation because he's got Jaylene pregnant. Not only has he gotten Jaylene pregnant, but he has met Jaylene's parents, Kara and Brian. And Brian has already told Rhett, listen, my daughter has grown up in a household where all her life she's seen her mom and her dad happy. We don't argue, and if we do have a disagreement, we talk it out. We don't divorce. We will never divorce because that's just how it is. We work through our problems. And so, Rhett kind of has a little bit of pressure going on his shoulders, where he just kind of feels like he's stuck in this relationship all because of the things that Brian said to him on that meetup. Now, Kara, I don't think Kara is too much a fan of Rhett. I'm not gonna lie, she kind of sees right through him. Upon meeting Kara for the first time, Kara kind of rubbed him the wrong way, or rather, Kara was asking a bunch of questions that seemed to gear towards where his head is at. So that's another one of the issues that we will be going through in this LP. So Jaylene she doesn't know anything about Julissa. However, look at this. Julissa is now saying, I heard you and Jaylene started dating. Congratulations on landing a new girlfriend. Mind you, Julissa has, I think she kind of has some idea that Rhett likes her, but it has been a thing. Now, Cal here, I think this is Cal, right? Cal here is Rhett's friend. He met Rhett one day when he was down here just being sad and kicking a trash can, and Rhett kind of went over there and asked him, like, what's going on, dude? Like, are you okay? And they just kind of became friends from there. So they have been kind of close in terms of, their little friendship and what they've got going on. So we're going to go ahead and ask him to kind of come in and spend some time, seeing that he's just standing out there. And then we have Jaylene here, who is feeling a little bit out of the weather. Her mom came over yesterday after she told her mom that she was pregnant. I don't think she even ended up telling her mom that she was pregnant. Her mom came over, and everybody was just so distracted that she didn't even get the opportunity to be like, oh, hey, mom, dad, I'm actually pregnant. I need to get them a vacuum cleaner because... So I went ahead and got a little bit of a vacuum. I'm going to go ahead and start the cleaning routine on the vacuum. As for why Rhett is outside in his boxers talking to Cal, I have no idea. But I think Cal had been dating this girl named Olivia, and he kind of is coming over to chat about Olivia. I'm guessing he took her to a baseball game and found out that she's a huge baseball fan. So we're going to do a little bit of a vibe check because we want to know how this went down. Is this girl the one? Is she the one? He's been going out on a lot of dates frequently, which has been quite strange to see because you would think Cal was more of a chill type of dude who just wasn't into dating, but he seems lately to have been going out a lot. We also have some We also have a neighbor here. Her name is Isabella. We had one bad situation where Cal was just taking a shower. Not Cal. Rhett was taking a shower. He was singing, and Isabella just came and banged on the door. She was like, "Can you shut up? You sound horrible," you know. And it was just so funny. But him and Isabella kind of need to talk. Oh, and speaking of the devil, there she is going into her apartment. So right now, I think I would like for Jaylene to kind of go out with Kira. So I am actually going to send Kira a text message, and then we're probably going to go out. I don't think she is working today. Is she? She's working 19 hours. She needs to spread conservation awareness to other Sims. I'm not too sure how she can do that, but it would be nice if she met Cal. So I'll have her give Cal here a friendly introduction because she wants to get to know who her boyfriend is talking to, basically. So she's like, "Oh, hi." And he's like, "Oh, hey, what's up?" She's like, "Oh, I'm good. I'm good. It's nice to meet you." You know, considering that Rat never really invites you inside so I can actually meet you. So she's going to go ahead and tell him a funny story. And then I kind of want her to step out and meet up with her mom. So let me check on her needs, make sure everything is good. And while this little conversation is happening, I'm going to have her go ahead and meet up with her mom. All right, you guys, we have arrived here in Willow Creek. I love the area right now. It's just so beautiful. Mom is heading inside to grab herself something from the barista. I think we're also going to go ahead and order ourselves a croissant, and we're gonna kind of sit down and chat with Mom. She is obviously looking at us right now, and she's wondering what's going on. Baby girl, you actually look like you're swelling a little bit in the stomach. What's going on? But we're going to go ahead and we're going to just break it to Mom. We're going to share the big news and let her know that we are with child. She's just like, "Mom, I called you here because I have great news. I am pregnant." She's like, "Oh my God, I'm going to be a grandma? Oh, that's so exciting." Look at her. She's like super happy. So they're going to chat about baby names. She's like, "What are you going to name the baby? Is it going to be a girl? Is it going to be a boy?" She's like, Mom, slow down. I haven't even gone to take an ultrasound yet. I kind of wanted to make you know." And then she's like, "Have you told your father?" Oh my gosh, I'm trying to tell a story here, Kara. Can you come back? Oh my God, I'm like trying to take us. Dad's here? I didn't invite him. Oh my God, he's like, "Oh, is that my little chickadee? You really think that you could invite your mom out to coffee and not invite me?" I'm like, "Dad, hey, I didn't think that you were gonna be here." So they just kind of shared a little bit of an inside joke right now, which I thought was so funny, the way they both of them just started snickering. She's kind of a little bit scared to tell her dad that she's pregnant, and it's all because her dad has these strict thing about being married before you have children and being in a committed relationship and da 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 da. And so all this time when her dad was talking to Rhett, she never really intervened in a conversation to say like, "Dad," because initially that's what she had invited them over for, was to kind of tell them that she was pregnant. But it just turns out that, you know, her father has all these strict rules about having children before marriage. He's just like, if you have children before marriage, these children are not going to be blessed and that kind of stuff. So right now she's kind of talking to her mom. I don't know why her mom is just like, "Oh, I'm gonna go sit next to my husband." You know, she's all the way over there sitting with Dad. But we're also gonna go ahead and kind of chat it up with her a little bit. And initially I wanted them to chat about baby names. So she's going to kind of talk to her mom about, you know, baby names. Dad is kind of just intervening in this whole thing, and he is just paranoid. And the funniest thing is, him and Rhett have so much in common because Rhett is paranoid as well. And so they have a lot in common. So he has this little paranoia thing that's just kind of eating him up inside and just taking over his life. He just believes that everybody's out to get him. Now he's looking at his baby girl and he's just seeing, "Baby girl, you know, what's going on? Why does she need to try and console him? Oh my God, did Mom tell him that we're pregnant? And now he's disappointed." Oh my God. And now Dad is just like freaking out and everybody's freaking out. And oh my God, it's just, oh my God, Kara, do not encourage him in his BS. let's go ahead and try to console him. So right now she's talking about baby names. Ah, there's so many names. I'm sure we'll figure out the best name. She also had a pleasant conversation, and she's just happy that she's eating for two. As for why dad is freaking everyone out, I have no idea. This is not the best thing for Jaylene right now, considering that Jaylene is pregnant, and any little scare can just really just I don't even know. I don't know about pregnancy and motherhood because I've never been a mom yet, but I mean, I can presume that any little scare would make some pee come out, right? Probably piss your pants a little bit. What's Jaylene eating? She's eating a cucumber sandwich. Where did you get that? Where did you get that, Mom? I didn't know that you could have cucumber sandwiches, or did you have that in your inventory and you just... Because she's eating a cucumber sandwich, and that's not something that I'm seeing on the menu, so I'm trying to figure out what's going on. We're not going to have any coffee, however, because I just feel like... right now she's pregnant and we're trying to keep away from the caffeine. You don't want the baby to be jumping around. Plus, I don't know if you can have coffee when you're pregnant. Anyways, so she's going to go ahead and continue talking to Mom. She's going to share a secret with her mom, and basically she's just saying, Mom, honestly, I'm actually hoping that I have a girl. And her mom is just like, oh my God, baby girl, really? If you have a girl, that would be so sweet. We could have little shopping sprees together and so on. But if you had a boy, you could take him to baseball games. Have you thought about that? Oh my God. It just seems like Kara is just like so excited for her baby girl. Honestly, she super duper is. So she's telling her mom a little bit of a secret here. And her mom is just like, baby girl, I'm so happy for you right now. She's like, Mom, Dad is just like freaking out. Like he's completely lost control. Do you see that right now? Like he's even ignoring me. She's like, baby girl, don't worry about your father. He'll come around. Right now, he's just, your father's paranoid. He's always been paranoid. He thinks everybody's out to get him. He knows how to turn the story and make it about him. That's what I have to deal with on a daily basis, but I know how to calm him down. Don't worry about that, you know? Right now, you just worry about bringing my grandchild into this world and making sure that she or he is healthy. So right now, Kira is just absolutely happy. She is over the moon. He's like, I gotta get out of here. Oh, wow. So Dad really just freaked out and just ran out the door. He just did not want to have anything to do with the conversation of babies. He's kind of a little bit disappointed in Jaylene because he thought that at least Jaylene would have learned from their marriage and gotten married before having a baby. But Jaylene is just absolutely happy right now that her mom has her back and that her mom supports her. So she's gonna tell her mom, I love you, and her mom's just gonna probably be like, I love you too, baby girl. Another thing that we can do is become best friends because her and her mom are so close. You know, they have that friendship that I used to have this kind of friendship with my mom. It's nice to know that someone loves me. Jaylene and Kara Hills are becoming best friends. So today has been a successful day. You know, they're just here in the cafe kind of chatting it up. Her getting to know, you know, everything more. Her telling her mom about the little situation of her being pregnant and so on and so forth. And honestly, it has been going good. I don't think, besides the fact that Dad kind of sped out of here like a race car when he found out that she's pregnant and she's not married yet, besides all that, I think we can safely say that this is cool. And I think this is Rhett's mom. Yes, this is Rhett's mom. This is Brianna. So this is Brianna, you guys. This is Rhett's mother. I think we have met her before, so we're going to go over there and we're going to brighten her day. I think she does not know as well, so we might as well just kind of go ahead and tell her. She's like, Brianna, I didn't even see you come in. How are you? I hate when I cue these interactions and the Sims don't talk. Get to know her a little bit, so she's like, hey, I didn't even see you come in. I was going to call you today because I had something important that I wanted to tell you, but I guess now that you're here, I can tell you that you are going to be a grandma. And of course, Brianna is very happy about the situation. The thing with Brianna is that Brianna has raised Rhett as a single mom for a long time. I think Rhett's dad walked out on them when Rhett was about 8 years old. He kind of just walked out, and Rhett and Brianna has just been living it by themselves for that time. So it has been a little bit of a rough time for her and her son, but she has managed to make it work. She was working in this law office, so she was making a lot of money at the time. So I think she was able to raise her son to the best of her abilities. However, what we are going to do right now is I am going to go ahead and say goodbye to mom because we really do need to get home. You know, Rhett has a couple of things that he wants to do as well. I think he wanted to go out with Cal this evening, so we're just gonna go ahead and say goodbye to mom, and we're gonna head home so that we can kind of give Cal, not Cal, oh my god, I keep saying Cal, so that we can give Rhett the time that he needs to hang out with his friends, because I know that he did have plans with Cal, and I don't want him to think that, you know, we don't agree with him going out with his friend and we're just trying to jeopardize his friendship by staying out as long as we want with, you know, with his plans just looming over his head. So we're texting him right now, letting him know that we're on our way, and I will see you guys when we get home. Right now, it is 8:39 p.m. and we just came into Rhett just watching the TV. A little bit of paranoia kind of kicking in over here. He also has some spoiled cheesecake. Oh, that must smell dank AF right now in his inventory, so we're gonna go ahead and have him wash that up. Jaylene here, on the other hand, needs to use the toilet. She also needs to eat something, so we're gonna have her do all of these things that she needs to do right now. And while she's doing that, I think Rhett is going to, do you have work tomorrow? He has work in 12 hours. I kind of wanted for him to go out with Cal on the town, so I am gonna call Cal, send him a little bit of a happy text. If he texts back, we can possibly go out together. If not, we'll see. Well, you guys, I decided to invite Cal out to the nightclub. It feels like it could be a great thing for the two of them. So we're gonna come down here and dance together. Just get down on the dance floor and have a good old night. You know, he has been waiting on Jaylene to come home so he can go out and hang out with his homeboy. So they're both just on the dance floor. They are dancing and just having a good old time. He's gonna go ahead and tell Cal a dramatic story. So he's basically telling Cal about the situation. You know, he feels as though he should tell Julissa how he feels. And of course, Cal is just like, but bro, you literally have a girlfriend. Like, you can't just tell your best friend that you have feelings for her. And of course, Rhett is just like, but I can't not tell her that I don't have feelings for her. He's like, dude, you can't. And here is Brian just walking into the club, of course. So we're just gonna kind of hop off of the dance floor really quickly. I'm gonna go over here and order drinks for the group. I think we are going to do something a little bit cool. We're gonna do some EAPAs. So we're gonna kind of hop over here really quick. Cal, dude, he's like, dude, let's go over to the bar real quick. My girlfriend's dad is like on the dance floor right now, so he doesn't want to be seen by Brian, so he's just gonna kind of come over here to the bar and he's gonna order some drinks for him and Cal. This is a bad situation because like his dad is like right over there and we kind of don't want that situation to like cloud us. So he's like, I need a drink, man, because I don't know how I'm gonna cope with all of this. You know, her dad is like right there. He's like, bro, you are freaking out. Like, don't let that get to you, bro. Like, he probably didn't even see you. He probably didn't even see you. He's like, you know what? You're right. You're right. He probably didn't even see me. He probably didn't even see me. I'm just freaking out. It's just that I don't want him to see that I'm here in the nightclub just partying it up while his daughter's at home. It's like, dude, what the hell's wrong with you? At the end of the day, she's a grown woman. She could stay at home. You don't gotta babysit her. You're a man. You need to be out with your friends. You need to be having a good time. You know? So, I mean, thanks for that pep talk, Cal. We really appreciate that. It's gonna be, by the way, look at these pictures of Julissa. What do you think? He's like, dude, you really need to get your head out the clouds. Julissa don't want you, bro. Didn't you say she had a kid or something like that? So he wants to use the bathroom. I'm gonna have him go ahead and head upstairs and use the toilet. He's like, I don't want to hear it, bro. I don't want to hear it. I'm not gonna condone you cheating on your girlfriend. I might be your homeboy, but I'm all for Jaylene. I think Jaylene is such a nice chick, bro. Like, you really copped a real one. You copped somebody that has her head together. But man, I'm gonna go to the dance floor because you're really pissing me off. So Cal decided to walk away from us. He's going to the dance floor. And we're gonna head upstairs. You know, at the time, we kind of wanted Cal to be on our side, but he's now starting to realize that, you know, in all honesty, maybe Cal has a point. Maybe Cal has a point. Julissa has never really reciprocated like that. I mean, we have flirted on and off, but I don't think she's taking my flirtatious advancement as anything other than us just being friends and just flirting here and there. Besides, I have a kid coming on the way. I should be focusing on my kid that's coming and not focusing on what the hell Julissa got going on in her life. So we've got a couple of good peoples on the dance floor right now. We've got Deandra, we've got Slater, Armstrong, Minerva, Chelsea, who does not like us, by the way. I have no idea because I've never even said a thing to this lady. But the neighborhood is looking so good right now. Look at this, you guys. Let me just take you guys on a little tour through the boulevard so you guys can see all the streets, the lights hanging off of the trees and everything. Right now, Oasis Springs is just my favorite place to be. Look at all these trees. I managed to put down a bunch of palm trees and stuff in cars in the lot back here just to make it look a lot more vibrant and a lot more full. As you guys can see right now, we have a car with the lights on, so it looks like maybe the person came out of their car and just had to run into the building, or they're probably in the car and are about to leave. Either way, I kind of love the way this neighborhood turned out. I think it's absolutely amazing. So right now he's upstairs, he's in the mirror, he's talking to himself. He's just like, help me to focus, dear Lord, because I don't know what I'm gonna do. There's this cool dude down here, Anthony Coyne. Let's go ahead and give Anthony a cool introduction. He kind of seems like a cool guy that we could possibly hang out with as well. So I'm gonna have him kind of chat it up. It is 1 a.m. and we kind of really need to hit ourselves, you know, to the hay. We need to hit the hay because we've got work tomorrow. But I just want to make sure that I have this guy on my friends list before I even step out. And he's kind of just chatting it up and checking out the famous person who's just dancing here. If we don't get to talk to him, I guess we'll see him another time. I do want him to go home because it is getting late. So I'll see you guys when we're home. Jaylene is still up. I guess she couldn't sleep because she's waiting on us. She's like texting. She's actually very sleepy right now. I'm gonna have her go ahead and take a quick shower. I'm also gonna have her use the toilet, and then she's gonna head off to sleep. Rhett, on the other hand, has a lot of stuff going on for him. For one, he really is hungry, so we're gonna have him go ahead and get some leftovers. He can also kind of clean up the dishes that are out here, maybe take himself a nice little shower in the bathroom here. So he's gonna go ahead and take a nice steamy shower, and then once he's done, he's gonna go ahead and go to sleep, and we will end off the part with him in the toilet. I think what we want to do is kind of meet up with Julissa and probably ask her to just be friends. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Do you guys think some drama should happen between Julissa and Rhett? What do you think is going to happen? Do you think Jaylene is going to find out about Julissa? What is the situation going to be? Let me know in the comment section down below. I never really do this, but I feel like I wanted to start off my first episode on a good note. I wanted you guys to get a gist of the family, get a gist of the storyline, and so on and so forth. So right now, you guys already know about Cal, you know about Brian, who is Jaylene's dad, you know about Julissa, who is Rhett's best friend, and also they have a little romance, as you can see right there. Isabella, who is our neighbor and really hates us, Brianna, who is his mom, and then we have Kira, who is Jaylene's mom. And then you know about Jaylene. Jaylene only like slightly knows Cal. She doesn't know anything about Julissa, but she knows Kira. Obviously, Kira's her mom. Brian's her dad. As you notice, her relationship with her dad is not the hottest, and that's because she kind of came out today and told him, Dad, I'm pregnant, and he had all of these restrictions and he had all of these high expectations for her, and that kind of disappointed him. So his paranoia kind of kicked in. He started thinking that maybe he hadn't raised her properly, and so he kind of zoomed out of there like full speed. So that kind of left us feeling a little bit worried, a little bit sad in a sense, but not too much because mom kind of cleared the air and she let us know that, baby girl, I support you wholeheartedly. Whatever it is that you want to do in your life, I support you wholeheartedly, and I look forward to my grandchild making their way into the world. With further ado, I'm going to end off this video right here. I want to thank you guys so much for coming by and checking out my channel. If you liked the video, consider subscribing as it would greatly help me. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Who do you think is going to make the first move? Do you think Julissa is going to say something? Do you think Rhett's going to say something? What do you think is going to happen? Keep me posted in the comment section down below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.